Hello! So, hi people from the internet. This is going to haunt me. So I'm a VTuber and I'm a hare. However, people keep mistaking hare and rabbit to the point where I even have a sign on my stream that I made saying I'm a hare, not a bunny/rabbit, because of what you're going to see next. So because there is all of this confusion, I decided to make this video. Also, hello people from my stream, you're seeing this, haha. Okay, let's just start with the common things. The general stuff that you may or may not know. So, hares and rabbits, both in terms of taxonomy, they both belong to the same group, or in Portuguese we say ordem, which is the lagomorph group. Lagomorph comes from the Greek that mixes both hare and form both words from the Greek. Some of the members of this group are other rodents that you may know. One, for example, is the rodent pika that you can find on North America and Asia, more on the mountain zones. Beside that, both hares and rabbits also belong to the same family in taxonomy. And that family is Loporidae, that comes from the Latin, those that resemble lepus. Lepus in Latin means hare. They are both prey animals that rely on their speed to run away from the possible predators. And both of them are more active during dawn, dusk, and nighttime. Now, let's go to the hare, because that's what people know. I'm not going to edit this. Know less. So, hares can also be known as jackrabbits. It's another name for them. They are bigger in size, and they can grow until 70 centimeters. And in terms of weight, they can go between 2 to 5 kilos. They have also bigger ears with black ends on them. They have bigger legs. Their tails have black tops and they are like white in the bottom, and their bellies are pale. Their fur is also brown, goes more between the brown, and their eyes are amber color. The hares, however, live in more like solitary. They are more like lonely animals. Normally, a group that is like 2 adults and the children, like 1-2 children, or just alone. They live above ground. They have like little nests that this colored form where they sleep in, which makes them having to be faster since there is no one looking out for them. They have to fend for themselves, so they have to be faster, so they are adapted to that. They prefer arable farmland, grasslands, and woodland edges to live in, which provide their diets to be for tender grass shoots, cereal crops, and bark from young trees and bushes. When they are born, they already have fur on them and they are already able to see. And their genus is Lepus, which literally means hare in Latin. And they only have species. At least that I've seen, I've looked at, there is no subspecies on hares. Another thing is that normally, especially on games, when you hear leopard something, people normally mistake leopards with bunny because of that, and because of like the misconception between hare and rabbit. But also, like in my language, we also have that for some animals, and in the same, but however not for hare and rabbit. But I know that in another language, there is no distinction between hare and rabbit. The only distinction is that they call hares wild rabbits and rabbits domestic rabbits. However, you have both wild hares and rabbits. So yeah. But now let's just go for the other animal, that is rabbit. That's a rabbit. So rabbits can be called bunnies or swamp hares. Funny enough, right? Since the hares can be called jackrabbits and the rabbits can be swamp hares. Mistakes are made when it comes to that. They are smaller in size and they can go between 40 centimeters long. However, their maximum kilos can go between 1.2 to 2 kilograms in weight. They are shorter in size. Their fur can go between dark browns to grays. They have shorter ears. They have dark brown eyes, and their tails is the cotton fluffy white tails that everyone knows and loves and thinks they are so cute. However, bunnies are more social and live in large communities underground. They look out for each other, and they are a little bit slower on that aspect, because like hares are more like, oh, no one looks out for us, we need to run. They look out for each other, so if they are dangerous, they can just dig into their underground hole. They live in grassy habitats similar to hares. However, they prefer eating grass and other soft plant parts that can be found near their habitats, that can also be called warren. When they are born naked and blind. Eventually they get fur and they start being able to see. And their genus is the I don't know how to say this in English. Oryctolagos. Oh my god. And unlike hares, bunnies have species and subspecies. When there is subspecies, you can cross them. So, for example, different animals from different species cannot cross between them. Like, they might give birth to a kid, but it might not be fertile. Subspecies normally can have a kid and be fertile when they have like the same species, just different subspecies. The bigger example that you can think of is wolves and dogs. They are all from the same species. You can cross a wolf and a dog and have dog wolf. Yeah, that's all the little difference that I saw, and I was bubbling. And yeah, if anyone is interested, some of these I already knew. Others, I think BBC Wildlife on Britannica. I went there, I looked for. So yeah, now you know the difference between hares and rabbits after this little science biology class. Also, a little reminder, some of these characteristics may change depending on the species of hare and bunny. this is most basically on the European hare and the European bunny. That is the common hare and the common bunny. But some species may have changed because, for example, you have a long bunny species, so they might be as big as a hare. Just saying, normally and most commonly, these are the characteristics that both hares and bunnies present physically, and I don't know how to call that. Not life experience, social experience. I don't know. Living animal experience. I should say that. But yeah, just saying that. Yay. And maybe I'll be back tomorrow because I have friends, VTuber friends, that they sometimes also get their counterpart animal part mistaken with another one. Because like the other one is more commonly new, or people don't really know the difference between that animal and that one, so maybe I'll do more in the future, who knows. Yeah. This is the end of our science class. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe we'll see you another time. Bye bye. Hare out.